Hi everyone, it's Jules and it's like 8:30 in the morning. I'm having some coffee. So hope you guys are doing well today. I suppose I should take a sip. Gonna be doing a glue book session today, and this is my inspiration piece, and it's kind of a black and white theme, which if you watch my channel, you know I have a black and white glue book. Looks like this. But I felt like this picture needed a double spread, so this one I only do single-sided. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, grab that. So let's start with a quote from Don't Forget to Sing in the Lifeboats. True grit. Bravery is the capacity to perform properly even when scared half to death. Omar Bradley, U.S. General. There we go. So I've already cut out stuff just to save us time. Oh, squeaky. And then the other thing is, since it is 8:30, I don't have a ton of light in this room yet, so I do have my overhead lights on, so I'll bounce around from turning those on and off so you can see stuff. But so what I pulled out was obviously her, which is amazing. I kind of cut around her. I'm not sure, you know, there was like a white border around her, but I like this like coral kind of thing back behind her. But I feel like that looks a little weird. Yeah, I'm gonna just made that decision. I'm gonna kind of cut maybe a little bit of it. Oops. Yeah. So I hope everyone is doing well. And let's see. What have I been up to? I started doing rock tumbling again. So anyway, I've just pulled a bunch of kind of background pieces because she's gonna sit like that. I don't like all that tan though there. I'm not gonna use that one. This A I can use. Anyway, so I need some background pieces for her. I'm probably gonna need more, I think. So I'm just gonna start gluing. So yeah, I started rock tumbling again. Just hadn't been into it for a while, but started that again. I don't know why, for some reason, if any of you rock tumble, when I do the polish phase, they are not turning out. I don't think I have a video of it. The video I do have of it is when they were done with phase 1, and they looked great when they're wet. But anyway, so I did the polish phase, and they just look horrible. I don't get a good polish on them. They just look dry. So I'm gonna rerun them. We're going on but a little trip down to Iowa for a few days, so I'm going to rerun them on the polish phase for a little bit and see if that helps. Maybe even leave them in there for 2 weeks or something, but I don't know. Just not getting a good do on my polish. And I ordered a brand new tumbler so it's fresh and not dirty for my polish phase only. So if you don't know anything about rock tumbling, this is, I'm sure, extremely boring for you. Or you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's a cool hobby, and I think I'm going to start making bookmarks, maybe to sell on Etsy. So I want to use some rocks on those kind of as dangle charms for the bookmarks. So which I will show them once I have a good inventory, and maybe when they're listed I can share with you guys first. But so yeah, I'd like to get that polish phase done, so, or looking good, you know what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Probably not. It's still kind of early. I got up at like 7, but I literally was just sitting there zoning out in the chair. I'm like, oh my gosh, I am really spacing out. Shade clear. It's almost too big. There. Been golfing a lot. Oh my gosh, there's been a couple days this week here in Minnesota where the dew point is like tropical levels, and it's just been so gross outside. And one of those days we golfed, actually 2 of those days, and I was just miserable. Horrible golf game, miserable, sweating. I'm like, you really want to take a perimenopausal woman out when it's, you know, tropical humidity outside golfing? Ugh, gross. It was just gross. I have some exciting news. Over the 4th of July weekend, my stepson got engaged, which is amazing. We love her so much. I don't really like that, but that's okay. She's gone smack dab in the middle. So yeah, they're super cute together. Don't know when the wedding will be. I'm like, oh, okay, now I really need to lose some weight. But yeah, we're very, very happy for them and very glad she's going to be a part of our family. So I started reading Project Hail Mary. It's the same author as The Martian. Don't know if you saw that movie with Matt Damon. Really good movie. And I didn't think I would like it because it's more sci-fi. It's a big book. It's really good. It somehow keeps it interesting with the... I don't think I want that in there. It's too much flesh. Let's pull out something else. I almost need more black and white type images. I'm going into my black and white folder. Yeah, and then the 4th of July we had these amazing desserts. If you're in the Twin Cities area and you Lunds and Byerly's has awesome desserts, so those were delicious. So she's I don't know what I want to put in here. We've been for some bike rides. She's really cool. Pull that out. Been for some bike rides. That's cool too. And the one trail that we were on, I was like, oh, there's some cows. Like, don't see that very often on a bike trail, especially in the Twin Cities, but there's some cows. We weren't really in the Twin Cities. We went a little further out, but yeah. So that was fun. I think I went 9 miles, which I think is my furthest so far. My husband went 21, so he's doing really well. Those are really cool. Maybe just grab some of that. Okay, let's see what we got here. The other book series I've been reading, which I just started, it literally takes you an hour to read the whole book because it's a comic, is Heartstopper. I did have problems finding it. Every place is out of stock because it's so popular. But oh my gosh, cute story, quick read. There's a Netflix show based on it, which I have not watched yet. I want to finish There's 4 volumes out right now, so I want to finish those, which won't take too long. And then watch the Netflix series, but I loved it. Warmed my heart. Oh, they may be too big. I don't want to cover them up either, so I'm not going to use those. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I guess let's just put down what I got. I got those. I got more French words. Let's do that. It's funny because if this little piece of paper with the French words was in English, I wouldn't put it in here. But it's French, so it just looks different and more fascinating, I guess, for me. Gonna be enough. I think I might put it under, even though it's gonna cut off part of the gun. I don't really care about the gun. I hate guns. I hate guns. Oh, and I have this piece too. Could cut her more, cut off that white part there. Yeah, I won't be posting any videos for at least a week, probably because we're going on a driving down to Iowa for a quick little vacation, so just so you know that. And then that down there. I went to go find some feminine products and at Target, and it was literally like they were out of stock, pretty much. It's like, what is happening? So you take away women's rights and now you take away our feminine products? What's happening? Oh gosh. It was weird. Like, are we in The Handmaid's Tale right now? Like, ay, ay, ay. That looks good. Turn off the light so you can see better. Oh, so one of the things I did was met up with some cousins at the Minnesota's largest candy store. It's something to see. That was my second time there. It's always busy. They're only open like summer, fall-ish, spring, summer, fall. They're not open in the winter. That'd be easier way to put it. But I mean, it's fun. They have candies from all over the world. They got themed candy, vintage candy. So it was a fun little trip. I pulled this out of one thing. I like that, Express Yourself, because both of them feel like they're doing that. So let's trim off some of that white. And maybe I could separate the words. Let's do that. Scissors. So my parents live south of us about 2 hours. Put it down here. I like that. Or I could do this here. Or up top. It's almost cutting into her head, so I think I'm going to do it down here. Or I could do like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. But they are moving up by us. I never thought I'd get them to Minnesota, but yay, I'm so excited. They will be like it's 12 miles from us. So I am just super happy. Cannot wait. My dad is 90 and my mom is 71. So yes, they have an age difference. And my dad still does really well, but he is getting a little more, wobbly when he walks, that sort of thing. So I didn't put down my washi first. That was a mistake. Do that one. So yeah, it'll be good for them to be close. If something were to ever happen. Ooh, that does not need glue. That's super sticky. And they're moving into a place that's like really nice. Has pool, indoor, outdoor pool, sauna. Okay, so here's a Minnesota thing. And let me ask you, how do you say this word? Sauna or sauna? In Minnesota, if you're from Minnesota, they say sauna, which I think is more Norwegian. I don't know. It sounds weird to me. I always grew up saying sauna, but there's a few Minnesota weird things. The other thing they say, Minnesota's the only place I know where we say this is, the game Duck, Duck, Goose? Minnesota, they say Duck, Duck, Gray Duck. What? The first time I heard that, I was teaching dance in college to little kids, and we always start off by playing a game like that. So I'm like, let's play Duck, Duck, Goose. They're like, what? Duck, Duck, Goose. What? Duck, Duck, Goose. You mean Duck, Duck, Gray Duck? I'm like, what are you talking about? I had to go ask friends. Anyway, just some weird Minnesota trivia. And they also say hot dish. It's not a casserole, it's hot dish. There we go. All right, I really like it. It was quick and easy. I think because I had things cut out and planned already. So yeah, I really like it. She is amazing. So is she. Cool. Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.